Work. Go. It's bright as shit this morning. Please tell me my sunglasses are in here. Sweet. Look who just showed up. So looking fresh. And the Workforit had to match the gold wheels.
I like to coordinate my colors.
Ready?
I'm ready.
It's early, dude.
I'm a little tired.
Going to work? No, man, it's laundry day. I don't got that much shit to wear. The fuck was it? Good morning, guys. So I'm with Chris here. He just rolled up, and obviously you guys have seen by now his beautiful brand new lifted GMC. We're on our way to meet up with Matt from Speedpole today. He is hooking us up, or at least hooking my truck up with a couple of his new quick mount flagpoles. They're some of the sickest flagpoles I've seen on the market. Otherwise, I wouldn't be putting them on the truck. Chris here's hoping to get a couple for his truck as well, because like I said, they're just the greatest things we've seen. He's gracious enough to make the 2.5 to 3 hour drive down to meet us to install them on the truck for me and just really show off his product, because his product's badass. So the funny thing is, the last time I met up with Matt, I met him in a Walmart parking lot. It was a little sketchy. So this time I decided we'll class it up a little bit. We'll meet him in a Home Depot parking lot. Got a lot of shit going on around the house, so filming doesn't exactly work out over there today. So we're gonna get these things thrown in and installed. How's it going?
What's happening?
How you doing?
Good, man. Good
Appreciate you driving down. All right, guys, so we got Matt with Speedpole here. Matt, tell us a little bit about your company.
We make build aluminum broom handles and so push brooms, regular brooms. We also are doing truck flagpoles, 100% billet.
Awesome. So Matt contacted me. He noticed the big flag setup I had, said he's got a great solution to run a smaller flag setup in the truck. It's quick release, it's all billet, all the hardware stainless, it's real top quality stuff. And as you guys know, I don't put cheap crap on my truck. So anytime somebody contacts me about a product, I really do my research on it before I agree to run it on the truck. So through talking with Matt and him showing me the quality of his product, I knew this is definitely something I want on the truck. And the other thing I like about this guy is this guy was at work. You know, he's a contractor as well, so another blue collar, hardworking American. And our first meeting was literally out of his work van to show me his products. And so this is definitely a guy chasing the American dream, and it's somebody I fully support. So yeah, guys, we're gonna get these flagpoles thrown onto my truck, and then we'll let you guys see what they look like. I'll scratch it. It's pretty badass. So when you guys go on the website, you're gonna have a bunch of options. You can order different colored poles, which mount you want, which top piece, what is it, I guess the flagpole topper, the spike, ball, whatever. How many options you got of those?
2.
We got 2 options of those. So I opted for obviously the white pole with the black mounts. I think it's gonna look really good on my truck and really complement the black and white theme that I'm going for. Chris over here is holding the
Got a red and black.
got red and black. So here you guys can see the wall thickness on this. Chris was just saying how strong it feels in there, playing around with it in his hand. So Matt over here did testing. These aren't just some off-the-shelf product. He actually did testing, realized he needed to double the wall thickness to make sure this thing is strong enough to hit the highway speeds and not fold in half like a lot of flagpoles do. The flagpole unscrews, that way you can take it down, throw it behind your seat. It's not just, you know, big old flagpole. So when you guys get your flagpole, it's gonna be in, what is this, 5 pieces here. You slide on your flag clip here, which is on there. Screw the poles together. Beautiful thing about those flag clips that you just saw is they rotate 360 degrees. So that way your flag's never gonna wrap around the pole. Put the top one on, and then you screw on your pole top here. This is the sweet ass spike, which is really gonna set off the truck, especially if you guys got the spike lug nuts. It's gonna look badass. So here's a badass mount, guys. It's all CNC billet. 2 bolts, super simple setup. Just gonna drill 2 holes. He's got these sweet, these awesome templates over here. So all you do is line them up on your truck. You can adjust the height based on your bed height and how far apart you want the two mounts for it. Always carry tape on you guys. Always. Super excited to get these things installed. See how they look. There you go. Coming up. So I'm a little nervous about having my bed drilled into, but I think it's the tit setup right here. Considering my last setup was a gas pipe with a floor flange where I had to bolt 3 holes through the bottom of the bed, I think this is a much better setup.
Originally, if it were me, I'd have it here.
As these things have this, I don't know, I guess these angled cuts on it, and if you guys notice, you've got ribs on your truck bed. You'll see on the floor here. I'd show you on the wall here, but it's pretty dark. So you got ribs on your truck bed. Well, these are designed to fit over those ribs. So everything was well thought out. Even the back plate has the nuts welded to it. That way you're not reaching over the back side of your bed trying to hold 2 little ass nuts and you're gonna drop them. So everything here is super well thought out.
Right now we're just putting the template in. Since we're gonna be installing 2 flagpoles, we want the other side perfect.
So I'm sure a lot of you guys that are gonna be buying these poles are gonna probably just put a single mount one in the center. Obviously I have the giant one that goes in the back, so I wanted 2 on either side to complement it. So I'm gonna run 2, but these work just as good in the center. They look beautiful in the center as well. So the reason we're putting a little extra special attention right now is to make sure that since we're doing 2, they're both in the exact same spot, or they actually are symmetrical in the bed of the truck. So you guys are gonna get your template, put it on nice and straight, and then you're going to pretty much figure out where you're gonna put your mounts based on your bed. The Chevy has like a weird, like, I don't know, I guess swoop out right here. So we're trying to figure out where to place the top mount. Just keep it down below that swoop, I think is what it's gonna end up being. Put it on the flat part, and then
I'm thinking like right here.
Yeah, I'm good with that. And then you're gonna pilot drill a couple 1/8 inch holes, and then what is it, 5/16?
Yep.
And then your final drill bit's gonna be 5/16. That way you have enough play. They are 1/4 inch bolts. So there you go. When you guys buy these flags, Chris comes with it. He'll be the one to reach up there and get the nut plate on the backside. How much you charge, bro? This truck's easy.
Oh, this one's easy?
You can sit up underneath it.
Oh, that's true.
Beautiful. There you guys go. There's a sweet little trick right there for you. Coat hanger, little electrical tape on backwards so it bites the nut plate. And then you guys are good to go. Just slide it down in between. That went way easier than I thought it was gonna go. Do a little test fit right now. Make sure everything's kosher. Right there. How are we looking? Looking good? So obviously Matt installed the first one for us, but I wanted to give installing a go. Just see just how easy it is, and me and Chris did it. Super simple.
Super simple.
Helps to have another guy with you to be able to hold the nut plate behind the bed, but other than that, I mean,
Possible for one person.
there you go. Matt just said it's possible for one person. I could see that. I could probably really fish it in there if I wanted to, one person.
Put the flag in.
So Matt was just telling me that the guys that he knows around town that he sold poles to, if they don't want to run the pole up, you know, they don't have it up, you can either remove the entire thing and unscrew it, throw it in your back seat, leave it together, throw it in your garage, whatever. Or if you want, they just unscrew the upper half of the pole and just leave the little bottom stub sticking up, and then they're good to go. Why are you sweating?
It's hot outside.
Woo. Fresh lift. About to get drilled into. It's easy for me to say mine's done. In there, but for some reason Chris just really wants to crawl underneath the truck and reach up. I think he just wants to lay down. Nap time, bro?
Getting my tan on.
We definitely need to be under this box, which is probably going to be, what are they, 5 inches down?
Yeah, they're about to there. Better measure it, yeah.
6.5. How's that?
How'd that feel?
I don't want to talk about it.
Don't worry, man. There's not too much blood. It looks all right up here.
Hey, good luck.
Yeah, I think 1.25 would be fine.
So apparently on the newer Chevys and the GMCs, that back spot that Chris wants to mount the flag in, it's a little bit thicker, so we need a bigger bolt to go through there. And the beautiful thing about Matt being here and doing this is now he knows to include a longer bolt for these. So when you guys order one, it'll come with the longer bolt. You'll be good to go. But Chris is running into Home Depot right now to grab the longer bolt that we need, and we'll be good to go. And just so you guys know, all the hardware on these things is all right, just so you guys know, all of the hardware on these things is stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about rust or any of that stuff. It's a standard 1/4 so if you guys want to mount these in some weird place, you guys can pick up your own bolts if you got some custom mounting idea you got in mind. So we're throwing the red one on Chris's truck right now. He's going to be running dual as well.
We need that.
And then I think we're going to swap them out. We're going to run black now that Chris is going with the gold wheels. He's got a sweet hydro dip skull one. So you guys have the, this will be an option too. You guys will have the colors, you'll have the hydro dip skull, and then he may or may not work into some custom colors if you guys have some kind of custom powder coated lift kit or something you want to match on your truck. You might be able to coerce him into getting a custom powder coated color. So while they're over there messing around with getting Chris's truck all dialed in, we'll throw these white poles together because these are the ones that are gonna end up on the truck. And check these clips out. These clips are sweet. So you literally just double it back over through the hole in the flag. It's a pretty slick setup. Nothing's just off the shelf. Everything's custom made. So here's all you got to do to take the pole on and off. Just loosen the top mount here. As you can see, the bottom mount doesn't have any bolts in it. It just literally slides through the top mount, rests in the bottom mount. There's a bottom plate in here, so it doesn't go all the way through, just rests in there. So you just loosen the top mount, pole slides right out, and there's some foam inside of there so you don't scratch the pole or anything. So it's really this easy. Slide it in the top, it rests in the bottom, you're good to go. At that point you can let go, come in, tighten the top clamp down, and you're done. All right, so you clip the top one in, and then for the bottom one, same thing. You just gonna slide it in, spin it around, push it on, clips in, and then it just slides back to the front. Sort of like a paper clip, but way cooler and sturdy as shit. And like I said, these things spin 360, so your flag's not gonna get wrapped up on the pole. I mean, you guys see these brackets are really badass and nice looking. So if that's, that's all you're leaving in your truck if you really take the entire pole out. But like Matt was saying earlier, if you don't want to take the entire pole out, you can just unscrew the top part of the pole, roll the flag up, or fold the flag up, and then toss it in your back seat or behind your seat, and you're good to go. But shoot, you saw how easy it was to just take the entire pole out, break it down, put it behind the seat, and you're good. This is I've been searching for the ultimate flagpole setup. You guys know my giant one in the back, obviously, but you need something smaller and quicker I could throw on. I don't throw that flagpole on all the time because it's kind of a pain in the dick to throw on. So being that this one's as quick as it is, as clean as it is, I mean, the details and the spike, all that stuff, that's the level of detail that we put into our trucks. So to see his product complement it, this is the way to go, guys. I was just talking to Matt, and he hooked me up with these flags as well. He does not sell these, but these are the ones he recommends. As you guys know, you get what you pay for in this life. So if you guys want to go out and find some Chinese flags for 2 for $10 or something like that to not do justice to this made in America pole, I think you guys need to really go out, consider a high quality made flag, made in America. As you can see, everything on here is double stitched, it's cross stitched. Look at the stitching right here on the end. This is where all flags tatter, guys, and anybody that's ever flown a flag on their truck knows how quickly a flag tatters. You get maybe one run down the freeway before this thing is all chewed up on the end, and that's just doesn't do Old Glory any justice, So I think these flags are about $55. He'll have a link on his website of where to buy them. Like I said, he doesn't sell these flags, but these are the ones he definitely recommends. So for $55, you go buy a cheap flag for $20 and you're gonna get maybe 1 or 2 runs out of it. This thing, obviously nothing lasts forever, but this flag's definitely gonna hold up. I'm excited to see just how well these work because I've never really had this nice of a stitched flag on the back of the truck. So you guys can see we've got the both white poles on, both American flags on. This setup is sick. I'm so excited to run this. Look how badass and nice the black mounts look against the white. The contrast is beautiful. mean, you guys can see the amount of quality and time and thought that went into this. You guys have probably seen a lot of the I guess competitors out there that have just a square flagpole mount that slides into a square hole, no thought into it, nothing like that, and you lose your trailer hitch. This, you still get to keep your trailer hitch. They look good. They are beautiful enough to put on your truck while you're showing it when you're at a truck show or anything like that. They complement your truck, and like I said, I mean, the biggest one is you still keep your trailer hitch. So it's definitely my favorite route to go. Well, there you go, guys. You can see how easy the install was, how badass the pole looks. That spike on top, obviously my favorite. The white with the black hardware looks sick. If you got a white truck, I highly recommend that. I want to thank Matt. Like I said earlier, guys, he's just a blue-collar guy, works construction. This was his passion project. This is what he worked on the weekends, on nights. You know, this guy works 7 days a week in construction, so anytime he got a free moment, it goes towards this project and making these badass flagpoles. So I fully support him. Like I said, chasing the American dream, that's all I ever believe in. So I want to thank him for hooking me up with these flagpoles. What's your website?
It's speedpole.com.
Speedpole.com. Check his stuff out. The pole cost?
$199.
So for $199, you guys get the badass flagpole with the billet mounts, all stainless hardware. So you really do get your money's worth. It's better than a lot of this cheap crap that you guys are seeing out there, and these really do match the quality of the trucks. So check them out, speedpole.com. I'll post the link right over here. You guys can check out. And yeah, guys, let's give this guy some business.
Damn. Yeah.